Oh, happy Friday. Welcome to another episode of Cognac Confessionals. I'm your host, Deshaun. Here at Where Media Meets Studios in conjunction with VJ TV, Feral Films, History in the Making Entertainment, Keep It Cloudy Productions.
Hey.
Shout out to the Venus Lounge as always. Shout out to In the Know with Cat Bobino. Shout out to my guy Camouflage. Camouflage is out once again doing shows with Jay Stylin.
He
and
just
Live
so
Wire.
international.
My guy's doing his thing, so he can't be here tonight. So we definitely want to wish all them in the Live Wire
Shout
gang
out
a
to
great
Fly
show.
and Stylin.
Fly and Stylin, all them over there.
And
at the
D-Boy
Live
the
Wire.
Mac.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I can say every cat I know over there in that Live Wire is really some reputable dudes, and I'm fuck with them all.
I love
Yes.
Jay Stallin.
Oh, good. What's happening with it? So, as usual, we got a great show lined up for y'all today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, starting with my co-host to the left.
It is I, the Donald Goins of filmmaking, the writer and director of the current to-be smash Aliens in the Hood. Now, once people get past the preposterous title, it's actually a very good movie. So check your boy out. And I'm honored to be in the presence of
The Andrea and Nicole.
What's
That movie that you did, the other one, what was it called? Hood with the Oakland.
Horror in
The
Oakland.
Yes, that one was so funny. I had so much fun.
people
at that
getting like,
premiere.
oh, you the ghetto Tyler Perry. Man, I'm hitting you niggas with aliens, vampires, and all that shit.
Everything.
Ain't a nigga
Yes.
across America giving it to the ghetto like this. Come on now.
Hey.
That junk
everything.
was funny.
Dropping
It was
10
really
projects this year.
Okay.
We're on the
Back to
grind.
back to back.
So
to back.
first one dropped last week, and the second one will be dropping in a couple weeks, and then we got another one in post production. So we actually already three
Is
to
that
the
the
good.
one that we're in?
Yes, actually, yes, y'all are in Her Story to Tell,
Yes.
starring Chrissy Cola
Cola.
and
Okay.
June Baby and Janae
Okay.
and Tooch
Tooch
Magooch.
Magooch.
Okay.
So, welcome back to the show. I mean, you starting to be like
Family.
us here. Well, not your family. Yeah, you starting to be like us here.
Yeah,
Welcome back
I
to the show.
appreciate y'all for having me.
Chico, what's happening, my guy?
Chico.
My guy.
What's up, y'all?
So welcome back to the show. I know you got for those that aren't familiar with you, you should be, but just do a mini and bio on you real quick.
The Andrea Nicole. I'm from Oakland, California, East Oakland to be exact. I've been doing music for
Savannah
some time.
Park?
now.
Born and raised or
No,
transplant?
dag.
I was close.
Yeah, you West Coast. What'd you say?
I said born and raised or
Yeah,
transplant?
no, I'm definitely not.
You
a
grew here or you
transplant.
flew
I
here?
went to freaking Brookfield Elementary School.
Frick, okay.
Frick, that's where you went.
I went to Roosevelt.
Oh,
The real
okay.
school.
Oh,
was good.
Yeah, I went to Brookfield Elementary School. I graduated from Oakland Tech. So I was there with Marshawn Lynch. And
Good old
and
Marshawn
Brad.
Lynch. He
I
puts
don't know if
on.
y'all know Aaron. I don't know if y'all know.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been there with a lot of people who came up to be some real
Okay.
big,
That's what's up.
known people. But
So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've been busy working. You
I
know,
have.
you done busted a couple of movies now. You done
Yeah.
putting out music. You had the lingerie show the other month.
I really enjoyed that show.
yeah, that was
shout
good.
out to Canary, the comedian, for the
Yeah, she in the
hospitality and
Yeah, Canary here
at the
too.
show, and just overall, I really enjoyed it. And shout out to the artist retreat. It's always a nice time when I go over there.
Definitely. It's always a vibe every time we throw a show, you know?
Yeah, you
That's
one
what-
half of Sugar and Spice. You know,
One of the hottest podcasts. If
Hey.
y'all ain't had a chance to check it
I
out,
need to check them
please
out.
do.
I
really
know.
enjoy
On
it.
Twitch TV /BayLife.
I don't know if
TV.
we gonna get Sugar and Spice back on, but
Y'all will.
We'll see.
Shout out to Whiteout. All y'all gotta do is kiss the ring, and he'll make things happen since he created y'all.
Why
I'm
you
not
always-
doing that tonight.
here he go instigating.
I'm not doing that tonight.
Shout out to my nigga
I'm not
Whiteout.
doing that tonight.
All jokes to the side. I'm just trying to throw a needle in Whiteout. Hey, shout out to Whiteout for that thing you did for Mario.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie.
And actually, the first movie that I ever did, people
Yeah,
didn't take
Basketball
me seriously. I was
316.
reaching out to people. I
Whiteout
reached
was
out
in
to
it.
Whiteout.
That's when
and I
that
said,
nigga
hey,
had
I need
hair.
a comedian, this and that. And he's like, I'm fucking with you, fam, for sure.
Okay.
And he really showed up and fucked with me.
Yeah, that's what's up.
and he been fucking with me ever since. So you know,
Okay.
y'all can check that out. It's available on Peacock and Amazon. Nice little Bible feature called Basketball 316. It's sanctified, but it's ghetto.
Hey, I'm in that
What's the other
motherfucker.
movie?
Yes, yes, you are.
What's the other movie you
Ain't
did,
you
the
a
leather-
temp anyway?
Yeah, I was a
who?
temp. In the movie, I was a temp. I can't, man, ain't y'all supposed to be working? And you know, I don't do the big roles and shit. I come through with the little.
No, I seen you in the
But
other
he always
movie.
makes
Are
sure
you
to
a
drop
cop in the
some.
other movie
But he
or
always makes
detective
sure
or
to drop some
something?
type
I'm
of
in hella
iconic
movies.
line on there.
Yeah,
You know,
I
Jerry.
just-
You know, Jerry sent me a picture of you getting choked.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know,
And,
I'm always got the classic
yeah.
shit.
Aliens. Aliens in the hood.
Yeah. Motherfuckers are choking me
Oh,
out.
shout out to Linnell
What's
with the
that other
longest
movie?
eyelashes in the movie.
The one, the leather coat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched that.
You
one
watched
too.
that?
Uh huh.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but it was good. The story.
Most people tell me they cry when they cry when they watch the leather.
It started to get weird. I was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "Huh?"
It was.
I was like,
Yeah,
"Dang."
it definitely was weird.
Uh-huh.
But hey, and that's also available on Peacock, Tubi, Roku, Samsung channel, this and that. So you know, we
that
kind
was
of we
crazy.
kind of out there,
Brothers
but
moving.
we are really about to. We got about 10 movies all together across the streaming. And by the end of this year, we're going to double it. We're going to make it 20. We're going to
Okay.
take all the effort we've been doing the last few years, and we really finna put our weight on it.
Okay.
So, sis, what's happening with you? I know you doing your promotion tour because you was on Tamara the Brand Wednesday.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Tamara the
Tamara.
Brand.
She's
Shout out
special.
to
We'll be on there next
She's
week.
special.
We on her show
I
next
love
week.
that lady. She's
Tamara
so
Brand
funny.
is special. She Tamara's special.
She's definitely crazy.
Salute, you know. As she said, shout out to all you for being your authentic self.
We had fun with her after the podcast.
Yeah.
We went to the Elbow Room.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
the DJ was DJing there.
Down in
Shout out to
Jack
Igor.
London.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to my guy,
Right next
Igor.
door to Nations.
It was cool. They
Okay.
had a lot of dope artists
I
over
might
there.
go to Nations today.
Yeah.
Hey, I might do something. Yeah, we're going to do something.
As soon as I leave here, I might
You
go
hungry?
to Nations. Actually, I am.
Oh, you
Drinking all that
hungry?
cognac.
Yeah.
Y'all silly. But yeah, it's almost my birthday. My birthday is on Sunday.
Hey, happy
Okay,
birthday.
Super Bowl
Thank
Sunday.
you. Yeah, my daddy birthday is on Sunday too, but he's no longer here.
Okay,
R.I.P.
well,
to my
rest in
daddy.
peace.
Happy heavenly birthday
Hey,
to Daddy.
hey,
My daddy's not
salute.
here either.
Yes,
Tell me
Salute.
though, did you love your daddy?
of course. I wrote a song for him.
My daddy wasn't
That's
shit.
what's up. What's up, cuz I'm talking.
My daddy.
But I'll give him this much credit. He was a stone cold player, so
I'm sure he
speaking of
taught you
being
a
an
lot of
officer,
things.
no, actually, I only met the nigga once for 30 minutes.
But with him not being there, I'm sure it taught you a lot of things.
No, actually, the amazing thing is people said I grew up to be just like him.
Oh.
But speaking of being authentic self, I can't be mad at him because he was a player, and he was authentically a player. So,
So you a
fuck
player
it.
too?
Actually, no.
You said you was just like him.
I'm just like him in being a motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
No, there might have been a time I could have been classified as a player.
And I
but
don't
that time
discriminate
is
against
over with,
niggas'
though.
baby mamas.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I make them pay like that.
Got to go
You know
now.
what?
Come over to Facebook.
See, sometimes I be
Cognac
forgetting who I
Confessionals.
am, that I'm not him no more.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, I make them pay like they way, but then I
Spill
thought
shit.
about it. I don't do that shit no more.
We
In
do.
fact, sometimes I even fucking loan out money. And I be sometimes people like, I
You
need
don't
help.
talk
And I
that
be
shit.
sitting there like, damn, I used to put 10 motherfucking toes on the motherfucking neck about mine, and now I'm like a grandpa. Come on over here, let me
Pawpaw.
get a look at that and make sure everything all right. And then I be sitting there like, what the fuck happened to me? But you know what? What do they say, Hakuna Matata or whatever?
Yeah.
It's a
means
circle,
no
it's a
worries.
circle of life.
For
If you
the
still the
rest
same
of your
nigga you
days.
was 20 years ago, then you just missed out on 20 years of growth and development.
Yeah.
Because I live a life that if you would have told me in 1995 that this was going to be my life, I'd have. If it was in the morning, I would have laughed at you. If it was in the afternoon, I would have slapped
Punch you in
you.
your ribs.
You know what I'm saying? Because nowhere in the world a nigga like me.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm sitting here like, oh, thank the Lord that a nigga like me lived long enough to live a life like this.
Shit. Yeah. So
Everybody got a journey.
you out promoting your
And shout out to
project.
them that didn't get to make the journey.
Man,
So you got a new project dropping.
I do.
Your birthday weekend.
What's the lead single?
The lead single, I don't know. everybody loves Waters Runs Deep, but everybody loves dollar bills too. So I can't know, but I really love Water Runs Deep because it means a lot to me.
Water Runs Deep. What's the style of that? Who would you not necessarily compare yourself to, but if a gun to your head, what vibe of artist is it in?
What's up, Ange?
I'm like smooth R&B.
Okay. Give us an example of smooth
Like
R&B.
like that music you could ride to. I would say kind of like Aaliyah. Kind of like Jill Scott. You know, just something that you could ride to, you could smoke to, you could just chill to and vibe to. You know.
I want to tell Jill Scott, fuck you, bitch.
What?
Essence Festival, she rolled her eyes when I made eye contact.
Oh, Jill Scott. Hey, I seen Jill Scott at the Conga Room in L.A. on a Monday.
You know, I was walking, and you know, you see somebody. Beautiful. I was at the Essence Festival in New Orleans, and I'm like, she looked familiar, dude. You know, because I was running into people that was from the town. So I looked, and I didn't really recognize her, but I knew she looked familiar, and I was like, where I know her from? Like, is she from the town? And I was going to say, hey, where do I know you from? And she rolled her eyes, and I was like, fuck you, bitch. And then somebody said,
come to me
and then somebody said, damn, you just went bad on Jill Scott. And I was like, oh, that's who that chick is. I don't know if she thought nigga was going to try to get at her on some groupie shit, but I was genuinely on some.
You can't be getting at the goddess.
Where do I know her from?
That's hella funny. Thank you, Jazz. See,
If
Jazz
I would have actually knew that's who it was, and she was just on some high post shit, I wouldn't have disrespected her. But, you know, you'd be like, hey, I was going to say, hey, is you from the town? Because I know your face. Okay. And the bitches rolled her out. I'm like,
you know how celebrities be?
Hey, come on.
She wasn't that big at the time.
You know what? I keep on trying to put this jacket on my.
You cold over there?
I'm not cold.
Hey, Jasmine is in the comments.
Appreciate you for tuning in.
Shit.
We got to get you back.
Angie is in the comments.
Oh, yeah. Angie. What's up, Angie?
Come on, Angie. Let's make a movie now. Angie is an author.
Okay.
And a filmmaker.
This new project.
Hella dope.
How many tracks we looking at?
We supposed to have 7 tracks on there, but this one track we just
can't.
More. It's an EP.
Okay,
I know. I know. So
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna give you more. I'm just being a little strategic. I'm just trying to catch myself and my style and everything and make sure that my flow and everything is together. So I'm throwing out little pieces.
Now, do you have any comedians on the interludes?
No. This one doesn't have any interludes on
it. No skits?
No. Have interludes.
Hey, we gonna get there.
No fillers. She said all soul. Tell this nigga. It's all soul, no fillers, motherfucker. Tell that nigga.
Mary J. Blige has interludes. And as far as I'm concerned,
first of all, Mary J. Blige is very seasoned.
If I get to heaven and Mary J ain't standing right there, I'm gonna be like, "Hey man, what
Mary
the fuck
J.
is
Blige
this?"
is very seasoned and she has a lot of connections that have.
Are you saying she's old? What do you mean by seasoned?
Oh my God, nobody said that, sir. Stop putting words.
Let's start a controversy. You versus Mary J. Blige. She said Mary J. Blige is old.
Stop.
Let's start a feud.
He played too much.
So
Chanel Valentine is in the building.
Hello. So
what's up,
question.
Chanel?
So this project. Written all by you?
Yes.
Collaborations?
I don't have any collaborations on this one.
So this is all you, all solos?
Everything is on me.
So you refuse to work with others?
No, that's, oh my God. I have a project that's coming forward.
Okay, so.
Where there's going to be many collaborations.
Something sexy, Mark.
But I need people to get to know me.
So.
As an individual, you
take
know?
us through.
Come on, Jasmine, let's me and you work on something.
Ooh, don't be trying to recruit my people, okay?
She in the comments saying we might be working on something.
Okay, so take.
You trying to put her in the movie? I thought we was gonna do a song in a video.
We can have her in it too.
Yeah, me and her and you. That's what we agreed on last time. Right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She won't be working with her.
I already talked to Canary.
Wow.
Me and Jasmine is like this.
I want to be.
Wow.
I want to be in the video. No.
I thought this was my podcast interview.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Question. So take me through the writing process.
Mm-hmm.
Take me through the writing process of this project. Where was you at? Your headspace, production. What's happening?
My headspace. I'm always all over the place. So you can't never know where I'm gonna be at. If I get a beat, and I'm feeling it, and it just touches something in my brain, then I'll just go there. You know what I'm saying?
So you do all your writing based on vibes and feelings?
Not all. Not all. Experiences of other people's lives mixed with my life, and you know, so.
And you are your authentic self as an artist, or you're a character as an artist?
Oh, Angie said, "Give us a sample."
I don't know. I don't think I have learned how to become a character.
Because I'm a writer,
as
and
an artist,
sometimes
so
I have to
like
write as
I'm
my
always
authentic
myself.
self, and sometimes I have to create a
But
character.
I'm always in
write as
movie
a
mode.
character.
So like when I write my music, I see videos.
Okay, so you're
that's what I call
cinematic in
flow
your
opticals.
writing. What do you call it? Say it
Flow opticals. Like when you know me, I got bars like candy stores. So when I write, it's visual. I visualize bars, what I'm doing, because it's everything is a production.
You got it when you hear it on a certain part of the beat.
I see it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I see the shit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't rap. I write thoughts to a melody. You'll get that at 3
exactly.
in the morning.
That's how I wrote Water
You
Run
know what I'm
Deep.
saying? That's what it be though. When you a deep
Shout out to Angel
cognac
Thomas,
drinker,
who has
deep thought
helped
thinker.
elevate what I'm doing to a whole nother level.
Hey,
I appreciate
Angel.
you. Hey, Angel. I
What's
appreciate
happening?
you.
Hey,
Appreciate
Angel.
you. So you got the project. When is the project dropping?
So we're going for the 28th.
The end of Negro spiritual couple of weeks.
Look, we tried to get it done
Black
at the
History
beginning of the month, but again,
And what happened?
Just technical difficulties. You
It's
know,
all right.
sometimes
Shit happens.
it
Shit
be like
happens.
that
It's all
sometimes. So, but it gave me enough time to be able to get things done properly. So
That's what's up.
I'm excited about
Let
that.
me ask you a sincere question as an artist. Are you happy with the project?
Yeah, I'm happy with the way that it's coming out.
You're
yeah.
satisfied.
So I feel like by the time the album is ready for release, I'm gonna be ecstatic about it. Like I'm jumping for it right now.
So you're truly happy with your decision to leave
Wait.
others off and not collaborate with them.
Here you go, Pharaoh. So let me tell you this, okay? So this is my first EP with the label.
Okay.
Shout out Clear Music
Oh yeah,
Records.
so yeah, who you
What's the name
signed
of the
to?
label
Clear
again?
Music Records.
Hey,
shout out
Clear
to Clear
Music
Music.
Records. And what's the cat name?
Damar Simpson.
DeMar
Okay.
Simpson. Shout out to him.
So you know he's a startup business working with an up and coming artist. So we decided to go into business with each other so that we all can grow together. But I worked with him for some years prior to that. So because we worked so well together, I was like, yeah, come on, let's do this or whatever. So
And who owns the publishing?
we both do.
You sure about that?
I believe so. That's how it works. I have a publishing and
In the music business, you can't believe so, baby. You
well,
got to know so.
everything is under my name.
And I just said that just to fuck you off. And the reason why I did that is because we interview a lot of artists on here.
We want you to be
And not to be on no messy shit, but
No, I understand.
when I started in the music business, you were probably in elementary. There was a book called This Business of Music. And back in the days, it cost $150. And it cost $150 when niggas was making $4 an hour. That's how old I am. And they used to have things, they used to come to the Bay Area called the Gavin, the New Music
Atlanta
Seminar,
had Jack the Rapper.
Jack the Rapper, New Music Seminar. And you would mix with the executives, and at that time, gentlemen of the
industry.
A certain religion
Them
seemed to dominate the industry, but many of them knew that their time was going, and they tried to pass the game on to us. And they would do shit like, you'd see them at a seminar, because that's how we connected. You physically have to go to these seminars. Jack the Rapper, like he named, this and that. And if they saw your face enough, they'd ask you stuff like, and one of them came to me and said, have you ever read the New Music, the book, this book? And I'm like, no. You're like, you need to get that. And he walked off, and everybody was like, ooh, that was so-and-so. And because he was so-and-so, and he was partners with Clive Davis, but since he had seen my face trying to get in, he gave me that friendly thing. Man, that book cost, like I said, cost $150. That was damn near a nigga whole paycheck. But I went and bought the book. I seen him at another seminar in San Diego, and he says, hey, did you read the book? And I said, yes, I did. And he said, okay, out of 20 young men, you the first one that could look me in the eye and say yes. And then he gave me some more game. And then in the book, there's things like mechanical royalties versus publishing royalties. And he said this one piece of game to me. He said, a lot of guys are killing themselves to get in this industry and they don't even know what they're supposed to even be making. And that's why they're so easy to cheat and fool, because they have no idea of what they're supposed to get paid on. And here I find myself all these decades later, and I mean really decades later, we bring artists in all the time, and when we ask questions like that, I don't go too far with it because I don't want to come off messy or try to mess up things, but you got to know your performance royalties. You got to know your mechanical royalties. You got to know what you are supposed to be making. Now, in this game, sometimes, especially with your first record deal, sometimes you will get shorted. But some people really get shorted because they don't even know what it is that you're even supposed to be
making money on.
And so I say all that to you, and I talk to your dude, so I know he's a stand-up. I know I got the feeling that he's a stand-up dude, but as an artist, you have to know what it is when they say what. Because I mean, you're the president of a union,
vice president, executive vice president,
and in anything there's contracts, this and that. But what's one of the things that union members do is sometimes union members will come to you and they don't even have any idea of if they're being mistreated, if this and that. And as an artist or anything in business, even if you be like, because sometimes you got to sign sucker deals.
True.
Right.
But you can't sign a sucker deal if you don't know it's a sucker deal.
Right.
You got to have your I's dotted, your T's crossed. You got to know what you're supposed to be making, what you're supposed to expect. And because this, at the end of the day, this is
a business.
Show business.
One thing I can say is, meeting him, it was a lot of stuff that I didn't know before when I was doing music on my own, and he taught me a lot of stuff.
There's nothing wrong with not knowing.
And I ask questions.
Yeah.
So, and I
don't be afraid to ask questions.
You make yourself look like a fool when you don't ask questions.
Let me tell you something.
But some people don't want to look like a fool, so they don't ask questions.
And that makes yourself look like a fool.
Here's the thing. Remember, we all was in elementary, junior high, and high school.
Shout out to Kafani.
It was when you be in the in classroom, the teacher asks a question, and everybody be like, "Anybody got a question?" And you could tell motherfuckers be like, "I want to ask a question," but they don't. You don't want to look
your pride
like the stupid person. Then the person will ask the question, motherfucker, "Man, you ask that dumb shit," but at the same time, they like, man,
they didn't even know. They wanted to ask that question.
Yeah.
Never be afraid to ask a question. What's up, John? What's happening, my guy?
Hey, what's up?
Because not knowing something is okay.
Right.
It's okay to not know something.
Right.
It doesn't make you.
But the average cat ego can't take it.
Ego, but and here's the thing: if you the smartest cat in the room, go to another room.
Right.
Because you got to learn. You got to absorb. You got to ask questions.
That's what people don't be understanding. They got to move around. They be staying stagnant.
Ego and pride is a powerful thing.
Hey, what Most Def said, put that shit on rocks and swallow it all.
Ego and pride is a powerful thing. Because a lot of these labels will sign you and they will say, off rip, part of your signing is they're going to take 50% of your publishing, right? But now when you're writing songs, so that means you, in theory, got the other 50%. But then if they come in and say, instead of you saying, and this was a Diddy trick, and Barry Gordy, all of them, so we're not going to just indict Diddy. But you say, ooh, 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 and I say, now say it, ooh, ooh, ooh. And now I'm also listed as a songwriter. So remember, I already got 50% of your publishing off rip. But now as me being a songwriter too, I have 50% of your 50%. So now you looking up and you wrote these songs and you literally, and then the producer needs his cut. Look, and you look up and you wrote a hit song and you have 10%.
That's why you were saying to me what you were saying to me. Talking about I don't want to collaborate with them.
You got to be up because here's the thing.
Well, you don't want to be in a position where you make a hit record and you really only get 10%.
When I was in high school, to his point, when I was in high school in the 90s, we had a cable studio in high school where we used to be. I was on TV in high school doing just. We used to do our high school. Just we was the shit. Always been giving my opinion. I even got clips. I posted shit, but we knew people in the industry, and would say the same shit. It'd be producers who I ain't gonna say names, but would, like he just said, you got a song, you come in there, and he'd be like, man, just go or that way. He is in on your publishing.
Yeah.
If you took his advice, I can just be coming through while you sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, sis, I feel you. But do this. And I can't sing, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you feel me? And now you do that, and I'm like, hey, I need my cut.
Well, I mean, you
that's
gotta
the
know.
shit.
Like I one
But
time
that's
was
that
in the,
shit.
I was in the one time I was in the studio with some
Yeah,
heavy hitters. I ended up suggesting a line. Somebody used that line, then someone else sampled the line. The
Now
person
they
that
owe this
sampled
nigga.
them went 2 times platinum.
He gets paid.
I wasn't
well.
even invited to the video shoot. In fact,
Oh.
and then somebody said, "Well, fuck if them niggas didn't put you in the video shoot. The shit went double platinum. You should have made about 90 G's off that. Did you get your paper?" And this is me.
I didn't know.
And they said, "Well, did niggas throw you a little something?" This is me. Because guess what? Guess how much I made off of a double platinum single that I actually wrote the hook for?
Zero.
And when I thought we was working on the partner system, so when somebody said, "Man, Blood, you need to get your money, man, because you should have got about 90,000," I went and said, "Hey, you know that really came from me." They went and double checked with the nigga that they sampled from, and they said, "Did that come from Pharaoh?" And dude said, "Fuck no, it didn't."
What?
Because he didn't want
I
to
got
admit.
fucked on the deal in the 7th
Because if
grade.
he admits that then I would be
7th grade.
entitled to paper from his single and paper from the
You
nigga
heard me?
that sampled him.
7th grade, I got fucked on the deal.
So yeah. And when people say, "Well, wow, that was a long time ago," and then you think one nigga made 200,000-300,000
12.
off that, and you made nothing, then you can't be like, "Oh, well, it was a long time ago." Like what's Blood that wrote like 5 on it is a worldwide single. And even when they did the movie, what's that movie they did? Get Out, and they had it in the trailer. The nigga that actually wrote that was in high school at the time, and it was for a group. And the original song is from a group called
Timex Social Club.
Exactly. This nigga knows his history.
I'm a historian.
But the niggas who actually wrote the shit was in high school. But they was full grown men when somebody said, "You niggas didn't get paid off that shit. You need to fill out your papers." Well, there's people who've been eating off that shit damn near since the 80s. Millions of dollars. Niggas was damn near threatening these niggas' lives because that's how important it is. There's artists who wrote shit in the Motown era and Berry Gordy got paid. I'm gonna tell you one of the worst examples. There's a nigga named Bobby Bird. Now, people don't remember Bobby Bird's name, but he had a song called "You Know You Got Soul." You got it. A lot of rap records have sampled it, this and that. Bobby Bird worked for James Brown. When Bobby Bird dropped his single, it went platinum, but a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's that James Brown song," but it was actually Bobby Bird's
song.
The
Rakim
royalties,
used that.
exactly. The royalties from that song, actually, James Brown was collecting either Bobby Bird. Bobby Bird had been retired from the music business for 20 years and thought he never made no money, and found out that James Brown, who was his best friend, had collected about $5 million in royalties on that song. And Bobby Bird still was so loyal to James Brown that the only way he could have collected the money was to sue James Brown, and he refused to do it because that's his partner.
Wow.
But if James Brown was really your partner, when he collected that $5 million in royalties,
He gave you 3.
Wow.
So
that's why they be saying you got to get samples
everything
cleared.
is right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when it comes to that, don't sample. Play the shit yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
If you
but
sample,
sometimes those samples be gassing though.
But
here's
if
the
you
thing:
do use a sample,
if
make sure you get your clearance.
Get your clearance. But if you sample something, they control the percentage.
Yeah.
Of course, because
I can replay instrumental.
They gonna get paid for it.
If I replay from scratch, whatever it is, I'm in control of. Okay,
and put your own little doody doo in there.
That's the and back being hip hop, because you know I'm a hip hop purist. That's when motherfuckers was back in the day hating on DJs and producers back in the day, talking about y'all ain't making your own music, all y'all doing is sampling and our shit. But I mean, you know, creativity is creativity,
right?
But
especially if you flip it,
yeah, because the music industry is a motherfucker. Just like I'll give you an example of two songs that are the up and down of each other. Just like when Future made Future and Kendrick did Like That. That's off the Rodney O and Joe Cooley.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to the downbeat of that, or you play that Rakim and the rhythm goes on, is the other side of that bass line.
Everlasting Bass.
Yeah. Everlasting Bass is Rodney O and Joe Cooley.
There's a generation
Rakim,
of people who've never heard of Rodney O and Joe Cooley.
Yeah.
But they probably made $1 million off that.
Oh, they got breaded out behind that. Breaded out.
And looked them up. And what was I was gonna say? Like for instance, and sampling goes all kinds of ways. Like for instance, Drake borrowed Forte's bars.
Had to bread him out
for a song.
Drake borrowed everybody's bars,
and they had, and he had the bread Forte, and it was a blessing for Forte because he literally got paid 6 figures for some shit that he spit 30 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So to get money for shit that you already did, but you can only do that if your paperwork is right and everything like that.
Right.
And what's the difficult thing in the music business is that when you work with people, you become friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
And when you become friends with people and you start pressing the line about getting your paperwork together, sometimes the people that you're working with will get offended because what, you don't trust me?
And it's like,
but let's say it's 10 years in the future and the next Drake is sampling this shit and there's millions of dollars on the line and that person's name is on it, not yours. Are you really gonna rely on friendship to make sure you get your bread?
Definitely can't.
Because for every one person that'll be like, hey, they just sent me a check off that shit we did back in the days, man. What's your Cash App or what's your Zelle?
Right. So,
there's 10 people that won't return your calls.
Right.
So back to
just
our
handle
focus
the business.
point. Yeah, we on you for the business. We always gonna be on your side for the business.
And why I'm on you, hold on.
Go ahead.
And the reason why I'm on you is that I've listened to your music, and I really feel like you really have the potential to go far.
Mm-hmm.
See, if I didn't think you had the potential to go far, I'd be like, yeah, shit, it is what it is. Man, go to the studio and have some yak. But I think you really got the potential to go far. So I want to make sure that you know how important the business aspect is. Right. So when you get to where you're supposed to go, you're not a Tony Braxton or TLC who like, oh, we sold 5 million records and we got a 4-cylinder Toyota.
And you know what I'm saying? We got high pockets, and I ain't talking about the meal. but
well, I have a lot more plans than just my music and stuff like that. You know, I'm in school right now. I've been in school for hella years, but I got like 2 semesters left for my criminal justice course.
Okay,
so,
I'm about to be a DA.
I was thinking about it, but I kind of think I want to get into the juvenile system so that I can
save these babies.
Exactly. I ain't trying to say that it's too late for the older people, but if we can catch them at a yeah, and I feel like I'm something like a teacher and an influencer and stuff like that, so I'll be able to make an impact on music.
Okay, so
so you're putting together some platforms for this.
Yes, exactly. Putting myself in position for these types of things.
So Sugar and Spice, how does that fit into where you're going with your future plans?
You know, well, Sugar and Spice is a platform for support. That's typically what we do. We support each other, and
Shout
as
out-
we're both
Shout
on
out to Canary.
or we're
Shout out
all
to
on our
Canary.
own
Motherfucking
journeys.
house
You know what I'm saying? But being on a journey by yourself is lonely. It can get a little hard. You know
Well,
what
what's
I'm
the
saying? A little
proverb
tough.
say? If you want to go fast, you go by yourself.
If you want to go far, you go together.
Yeah. Birds of
Forever,
birds of a
together,
feather flock
together, forever.
Teamwork
Whip.
makes a
You
dream
know what
work.
I'm saying?
All of those, you know, it's harder when you're doing it by yourself. But when you got somebody to work with you, then you could get there in a better way.
That's what's
You know what
up.
I'm saying?
Now your birthday's coming up. It's
You don't
also
give your
it's
age.
also your
You
dad's
ain't got
birthday and
Yeah,
everything
you and your
like
dad got the
that.
same birthday. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Sometimes artists say when they start
Let me
accumulating birthdays,
Let me
they
see
feel a
more.
certain pressure. Now,
When they start accumulating, I
When
gotta
they
pour my
start-
own troubles.
I mean,
It's almost my birthday.
we
Treat
let
me-
people pour
treat me
their own
like
shit.
a lady.
We
So
we
now-
do that, but we just allow
Let's
you to
say-
pour your own shit because we don't want to hear nobody saying,
Thank you.
"Man, them niggas got me fucked up."
Now-
No, you pour your own
Every
shit.
man.
my favorite white artist, everybody knows
No,
this. My
no
favorite
Diddy.
white artist is Pink.
I love her. Her voice is
And
beautiful.
Pink once had a song with "Don't Let Me Get Me," and in the line she said she had got signed by L.A. Reid. Shout out to the legend, Face, Babyface, all that. And she said, "L.A. Reid told me
They ain't paying me that.
we
much.
love
Don't
everything
get no-
about you. You
know
just
that.
need to change everything
Move it over there.
about you."
Yeah, I still can see it.
And sometimes there's labels that will sign you and say, bigger labels, and they'll say, everything's beautiful, we like this, but we need you to do this. And sometimes it's a complete contradiction against your values and what you've stood for so far. But this might be the only chance to get the big bag.
Yeah.
How do
It's
you
not
fe-
about
how
the-
do you feel
It's
about
not
that?
about the big bag for me. I feel like my music is more about how I could touch people and how I can help people.
Okay.
You know, of course, it's a blessing to be able to get paid from doing it. But you know, even if I make a little bit of coins, for me to be able to expand off of that by putting it somewhere else into some other businesses, that's mainly my goal. It's not for me to get rich off of being a singer. You know, I love singing.
Okay.
Like, I got a passion for it. Like, it makes me happy. It freaking is therapy for me.
That's what's up.
You know, so it's not just about money for me at the end of the day.
Oh,
But I
Miss Sexy
do want to
said
get paid.
Aquarius?
You know? Yes, I am.
She's an Aquarius.
I'm universal. I got $1 million for you, but you're going to need to talk about some whole other shit.
Like what?
What do you say?
That shit. What's the one rapper?
What?
She said, "Yo, man, you down." You know what I'm
What
saying?
you want me to talk about?
All that extra
But I'm
nonsense.
saying, though, is right now,
The
I know
brainwash
you
shit
kinda
that
have
everybody
some
on
uplifting
nowadays.
songs.
That bullshit.
You got some that. And
Get
I
me
need,
over the balcony.
I need you to
Come
be
here
sexy
after
red
me.
point 3.
That
Definitely
bullshit.
not.
Nah, I know.
Absolutely not.
But I got $1 million for you.
I got
All
$1 million
money ain't good
for
money.
you. Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Integrity and.
Well, I respect your artistic integrity because I've been approached a couple times to write scripts and basically write some shit that ain't what I'm about.
I used to
But
sell
I also
myself
know
short
that-
back in high school.
I'm a go-getter.
3 in 1 days.
I can get it.
Can't do that no more.
But I also have people that I work with who don't got the ability to get it, and they trust and believe in me,
Gotta
and
pay
they
for the
hope
dick
and
now.
they need me to bring the bag in.
Ain't cheap.
So I need to say, so I have to sometimes say, fuck it on my principles
Yeah.
to bring in the money to fuel this machine to help the homie pay his rent, this and that. So when you look at it from that perspective, are you still willing to stand 10 toes down?
It's making me think about that scene we had to shoot. And you had me calling the girl a bitch. And I was like, I don't be cussing. You was like, well, think about it. It's not you cussing.
Margaret Thatcher?
It's the character cussing.
I
You
know.
know, I mean, when I
Yeah.
get pissed off or, you know, I'm like heated about a situation or, you know, feeling real, then you might
try
get
to
that
keep it
out of me.
classy?
No, you might get that out of me a little bit. But other than that, that's not me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to be able to bring it out of me, but I'm working on
Even
it.
with the bread?
I'm working even with the money.
I one time, long time ago, was in Washington, D.C., and we was at BET. And I was with this particular artist. I ain't gonna name them. But a producer was there, and they were trying to work out a deal with BET, and they said, wow, you would be perfect for this. and some of the higher ups from BT came, and they basically right there we had an impromptu meeting in the lobby where it basically boiled down to, okay, we wasn't really gonna fuck with you, but if you sign dude, we will get behind you. And then this during the era when having a movie on BT was major, and I'm sitting there like,
when they show Baby Boy 5
Please.
times.
I love Baby Boy.
but I'm
40
sitting there
minutes.
like, please, because I wanted to be in the movie business, and these people are standing right here in London. We was just there on a fluke. And the artist, I give him credit, he stood on it and was like, nah, this sound like some old tap dancing shit, right? So he wasn't fucking with it. But the thing is that 90% of the record deal was coming to him, so he had room to stand on principle. The rest of us that was in the crew, niggas was literally starving. And all I'm sitting there is like, I respect the fuck out your principal's blood. In fact, that's part of why we behind you, because you a principal nigga. But Jesus Christ, man, I would love to tell my mama she could take 6 months off of work. You know what I'm saying? The dude stood on it, and now I respect it, but Jesus Christ, that would have been such an economic boost to the rest of us.
Yeah. But that wasn't for him.
Right. But they wasn't fucking with us. The only way they was gonna fuck with us and give us checks is if he says he in, and he stood on principle. And I respect it. He stood on principle, but also remember feeling like,
I don't know. A lot of
fuck,
people.
this nigga is killing us.
I feel like a lot of people feel like they gotta help other people, and they really don't. At the end of the day, it's not about them. He wouldn't
have been in that position at BET. I caught bullets for this nigga.
Oh no!
You know what I'm saying?
When you start getting into the seriousness of life,
like I risked my life, man. Like I'm talking about, I got hit here and the motherfucking bullet popped out my fucking elbow.
No.
Like to this day, I don't really got feeling.
So he was like,
in
you
these
was
two
supposed
fingers.
to do this for me.
But no, I mean other niggas in the crew, like I'm saying, I caught bullets for this nigga. I risked my life for this nigga. So even though he was in a position where he stood on principle, I could also in the back of my mind be like, nigga, you wouldn't be here standing, nigga, if we hadn't.
Right.
There were certain things that we did. So
none of that.
And that's one of the other pressures as an artist, that when you making artistic decisions, you also, I mean, you don't have to, but you also might want to sometimes keep in mind, like, there's people that believe in me and that support me, and if I skip out on these bags on principle, I got other bags I can get because I'm an artist.
Right.
But I have a whole organization behind me because this is a collaborative thing. I got a whole organization behind me, and
I don't depend on nobody for nothing. At the end of the day, I depend on myself for
so
everything.
fuck your day once, basically.
No, it's not. It's
I'm
not.
clowning.
It's not.
I'm clowning.
I feel like
And that was a joke.
I feel like the people who are supposed to be in my life, we step on each other. We use each other. You know what I'm saying? At one point, I'm gonna have a friend who gonna be doing something more than what I am, but my friend gonna make sure that I'm still there. When I'm up at that point, she's still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like we move with each other. We help each other.
Ebbs and flows. It's like the tidal waves.
So you don't feel like you are
Tide
really
ebbs and flows.
you need to be true.
Each one teach one. That's why mouth to ear is so
I
important.
feel like I owe a lot of people a lot of things. That's why when I get to where I'm going, it's gonna be a lot of blessings coming out.
I'm laughing at
Because
that.
I don't know. I just feel like the world is evil and people are bad and nobody cares about nobody and everybody's angry. And we just need to make it the world a better place.
And said, "Wait, what?" She was talking about teamwork. Now it's fuck them once you at the top.
No, those are not the words that came out of my mouth.
I heard it.
You know what?
That's not.
I thought this was my podcast interview.
Dude, just
Sugar and spice ain't nothing nice.
I'm going to.
Not at all.
We're gonna keep sipping this yak. This yak is the truth.
That yak is kicking in. Boy.
So, what do you what's your goal with this project?
To allow everybody to see a different side of me. to hear a different sound, to spread love. I think that's what all my projects are for, to spread love and understanding.
Okay.
Because a lot of people don't have that, you know.
Missy Mark, she drinking too. That's what's up. Cheers.
Okay.
Hold on. I can't cheers an empty glass. Pour a little something in there.
So you one of those artists that feel, there's some artists that feel like, oh, I'm just making music, or I'm just doing some things, and there's some artists that feel like, oh, this is bigger than me.
I'm a
representing
creator.
something.
Yeah, I'm a creator. My music means something. Like, I make it to touch people, you know.
Okay, so you're on the talk show.
Mm-hmm.
There's 9 million people watching, and the host says, "What is it that you truly represent?" And all of America goes silent to hear what you're saying. What do you say?
And I got a question after that. You answer that. And then
Peace and love and happiness and unity and all that good stuff.
So
Mark
I got a
Anthony said
question.
he'll go buy your music right now.
So, yeah, that's the question I was going to. And Mark Anthony said, "Are you on Apple Music or whatnot?"
I'm everywhere. Andrea Nicole, THEE Andrea Nicole.
There it is.
Yeah, you probably could find some of my music under just Andrea Nicole too. But there's another lady named Andrea Nicole. She not me. Okay, so
They not like us.
Free Jack, what's happening, my guy? Tuning in, my
I had
guy.
to switch her up.
The legendary
Free Jack.
You and Free Jack need to team up. Free Jack is one of the dopest producers of all time. That man got platinums on his wall with Tupac.
Okay.
He been in there with
Shout out
Pot,
to Free
with
Jack.
Dre,
I
with...
love
Hey,
Tupac.
he said he know about you.
He do.
Oh, Free
How
Jack.
he know
Oh,
me?
Free Jack said he know about you. Too.
Well, Free Jack is one of them
hello.
type of cats. Like I said,
Yeah,
that man
that's
got
my guy.
platinums from Pac on his wall.
Yeah.
So he kind of make his business and
Y'all
know
be
what's
know- y'all
happening.
know who-
So
we
if
know-
Free
we know
Jack
people.
know you, that mean you happening.
I'm
Yeah.
honored.
We know
what?
people. Y'all be, yeah.
Let's
y'all
talk,
know
Free
people.
Jack. That's Freeman Williams.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's Free Jack.
I'm gonna go follow you after I'm done
One
with
of the
this.
realest
Please
niggas
do.
in the Bay,
Hey,
man.
for real.
I fuck with him.
Movies,
long way.
music, everything. That brother is doing real shit.
Multi-talented.
You know, I appreciate everybody who I've been coming in contact with. I appreciate for meeting y'all.
Hey, networking,
You
no
know,
work.
Right. You know.
He say hit him.
Okay.
God, see, that's
See, now don't let it be superficial. Hit
Won't
that
she
man.
do
No,
it?
it's for real. I will.
Okay.
I'm a
won't
businesswoman. Can you not
she
tell?
do it?
Right.
Shoot,
Y'all
I'm
better
just
get
trying
that
to
at
get
3 in the
myself in a
morning.
position to where I'm a businesswoman that's making that dough. Okay, because the dough need to come rolling in. But I'm trying to put myself in a position to be around people who is where I need to be. You know.
Can I ask a
That's
question?
what's up.
Yes.
She said, well, I'm just asking the question as an artist because you said that you would turn down $1 million if you had an opportunity if it wasn't for your principal, but you still want the money to come in.
Yeah. Again, all money is not good money.
So you're not willing to shake that ass for a little bit of money.
I'll do it for fun if I'm having fun, but you better not record it because you always be telling my business. So
This ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, I'm
personal.
just saying.
Yeah,
asking.
just keep it
Yeah, you took it- you went to the left.
Stop.
um,
What is the problem?
nothing
Oh,
happened.
God.
What are you talking about?
Go.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, but I just
I'm just
remember
telling
last
you.
time y'all was on, and I was,
Don't go,
I'm-
Canary.
I'm a
We
con-
need
I'm
your
a
vibe and
control.
your essence.
We gonna-
I'm personally requesting.
Okay.
Likewise. So
Today.
what is 2025?
For sure, Free Jack. You need to come back on.
Oh yeah, bruh. You I hit you. I said when you coming. I told you got to come because I know you was talking about going back to buying some shit in Africa, bruh. You need to be here before you roll out. And I got a passport, nigga, so I can go too.
Speaking of
But-
Africa,
wanna go.
land in Ghana is really
I got a lot of
Inexpensive.
friends in
Motherfucker.
Africa.
So
They
What?
would marry me out there.
what is you get you one of them
Green card.
yeah, one of the motherfuckers you be on 90 Day Fiance and fuck around and shit. What does 2025 have in store? What's your goals for this year? Not, beyond the politics and the orange dude and the other bullshit,
I don't get into all of that
What's-
anyway.
what's your goal? What's your aims? What's on your vision board?
Staying
for
consistent.
2025.
That's number one. Staying consistent. Staying active.
Jeff in the
Tiff in the
building.
building.
My friend. Hey.
What's happening?
Come back,
Hello.
Angie. Come back, Angie.
Hey, boo.
Yeah, but
Angie, you got it.
staying consistent is number one.
How are you?
You know,
So good.
Pharaoh,
ahead.
you do too.
I knew you were gonna come.
I just saw something.
Uh,
That's intriguing me.
But I'm just trying to make sure that I network more.
Mm-hmm.
How many projects you plan to release this year?
This year, 2 projects.
The EP that's coming up
Yes.
and a full length.
And no, another EP. My full length is going to be my last album for being signed to the label.
Okay.
So it's going to be the LP, and I'm going to collaborate with a bunch of artists.
Okay.
So there's the collaboration that you're
And then
looking
you'll
for.
allow interludes and stuff like that. in
Yeah,
that
all of that. I might have interludes in the next one, but this one is more just, I had interludes in my first album that I did as a independent artist. I don't know if you listen to I Am Me.
Seem to be kind of sensitive about these interludes. Is there something that maybe happened to you in childhood involving
I
interludes?
told you I had interludes in the first album, Pharaoh.
You seem rather defensive. Hey, speaking of, you mentioned reality show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, so did any of y'all see this dude, Montoya, on this? There's this dude, he's on some reality show in Spain. And they had him on the beach, and they showed him his, the concept of the show is like Love Island.
Okay, I watch
them
Love
over
Island.
there.
My
Right.
wife hates
Well,
that
this
I watch
was
it,
the,
but I watch that shit.
this is the
it's
Spanish
fun.
version.
Yeah.
So they showed him literally a dude getting with his girl, and then they're in bed, and she's straight riding dude. So the dude starts tearing off his own clothes and running on the beach, and he's screaming. And just Google Montoya, and you'll see. And the host who showed him this is hella messy, because the host showed him his girl getting beat in live time. So now as he's running to the other villa to stop the sex,
What you gonna stop, nigga? She doing what she do.
the host is running behind him yelling, Montoya, but calm down, please. And dude is tearing off his own shirt, and he's collapsing on the beach. And they literally keep showing him, how do you feel about this? And his girl is actually riding the next man.
Hey,
Because they showed her a video of him getting a lap dance and insinuated that he cheated on her, but he accidentally just got the lap dance. So then she
was
literally
like,
links
"Fuck
up
that,
with
I'm finna
dude
do
and starts
this."
actually having
Y'all
sex
better stop
with
trusting
the
these.
dude.
Hey, it ain't yours. It's just your turn. And hey, motherfuckers, I know. Never mind. But all I'm saying is, nigga, ain't nothing wrong with crying in the car, nigga.
I'd rather
you
cry
have
in
to,
the car than cry in
Go
4K.
cry in the car, nigga, but don't crash out and do no other shit. Cause
Don't cry in 4K.
Hey,
Y'all
if
stupid.
my chick say bless you when you sneeze, you can have her.
Okay.
What?
Achoo.
Cousin tight. What?
Shout out to
That's
Pac-Man.
crazy.
And nigga said, if my bitch say bless you when you sneeze, you can have her. Y'all better learn.
I had fun with y'all.
We always have on.
I appreciate y'all for having me. I really do.
So, what you got planned for this Super Bowl Black Negro couple of weeks? You know this.
I've been doing some photo shoots. So I did one last night. I'm
Okay.
probably gonna do a couple of more over the weekend. I'm trying to get some videos done. I need some video. That's what
You
I
need
really wanted
videographer?
to. I do. That's what I wanted for my birthday
Free?
gift.
Free? We know video. People watch. So I mean,
You should link
I
up with
have-
Shantae
I have
Jones.
one
She does
visual-
videos.
Shantae Jones just tuned in. But what's happening?
she
sis?
does.
Okay.
It was
She
good.
does videos.
I have one visual and a street performance. I did the street performance with Hooker Boy. And
Shout out to
Shout out to Hooker Boy, my guy.
Hey, and March 1st,
My
Hooker Boy is going to be premiering at the Grand Lake with his movie Sliding.
Oh, okay.
Slide.
That
Yeah.
movie been
And it's
having-
done now, and it's about to hit.
It's been promoted for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
7 years.
Sometimes
He really worked hard. Knowing Hooker Boy, he really put his time to perfect this thing.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to see an epic movie, probably about one of the best indie movies to come out
Damn.
today.
Okay.
Shout out to
Matter
Hooker
of
Boy.
fact,
okay.
shit.
Hey,
Fuck.
Shantae.
It's March 1st. Fuck, my son got baseball games.
Mm-hmm.
out of state. I got to go. My son played college baseball. You know, I'm a proud sports dad. So
I'm gonna show up there with Tiffology and rap. We gonna rap.
Okay.
Like,
I wanted to say I got a show on the 16th
there you go. Plug your shit. What's up?
CM. What is this? CM Studios. You know, Wayne Hayes in Hayward.
I've heard of Wayne Hayes.
I'm gonna have it posted on my.
Wayne Hayes been in the game for a long time. He's
Yeah.
done a lot of major moves.
Yeah. CMC Studio, is that what it's called? Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be having it posted on my page. I'm probably just gonna be in the streets tonight after this situation. I might go do karaoke at 4311 or something. I don't know.
Where's that? 4311 where?
It's off of MacArthur, I think.
MacArthur.
Right next door to Taco Bell.
You mean 34? You mean 3411?
Whatever it is. I only
That's
been
where
there one time.
I know
so.
you're going. I'm
So if
going.
everybody showing up at 4311 looking for you, you gonna
yeah.
be like, oh, whatever.
34th and MacArthur. It's the bar.
It's the
a cool
cognac.
spot.
It's the cognac.
That's my.
I'm a little dyslexia.
Hey, I shout out to 3411. That's right around the corner from my boy's spot. Yeah, we play dominoes at. Yeah, 3411. I know you're talking about. So what else can we look forward to? What's happening?
I have another podcast. It's a pre-recorded podcast, so it won't be out anytime soon. But I got to do that tomorrow. I'll be posting, so you guys can go tune into that one.
You branching out. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I got to be seen, I guess, a little bit.
Well,
I
shout
see,
out
I
to
see
White
your
House for
Russell out
making
here
this
moving.
happen for you.
There he go again.
Hey, you almost made me say something.
Be
You
nice.
need to stop, Pharaoh. Okay.
Be nice.
Yeah.
It's Negro spiritual
Yes,
couple
it's
of
Black
weeks.
History Month. Shout out Black History
Black,
Month.
we're not black. Our history
Hey, that's
is,
what they
is
gave us.
everything,
We
and it's
know
not
what
a
it
month.
is.
It's only a couple of weeks.
You stupid.
Negro spiritual couple of weeks.
And
You-
it's almost my
you
birthday.
niggas better
And your
stop.
actual birthday is Sunday?
Yes, it's on Sunday.
Happy
Super
early
Bowl.
I'm
birthday to
accepting
you.
all.
As we watch two black
Sippers.
quarterbacks fight for white supremacy. One going for a three-peat, one going to stop a nigga. And
Nonsense.
I'm going to just say this, and this is real shit. This is funny. You know, this is one of them 3 in the mornings right here. This is a real deep 3 in the morning. I'm going to get this to y'all. Please get this. Ask yourself this question. Why would because they both black. If you got one drop of black blood in you, melanated blood in you, you melanated. If y'all think they finna let a melanated quarterback do a NFL three-peat before, when they didn't let the great white hope Tom Brady or Joe Montana or the quarterback from Dallas that opened the envelope and didn't cuss it, Troy Aikman, they didn't let them motherfuckers three-peat. If you think they finna let the Chiefs three-peat, I know everybody is, I get it. But no, you send a nigga to kill a nigga. Y'all better understand that shit. Get your hand out my pocket. You get that at 3 in the morning. But fuck the Chiefs, Raiders all day. I'm just saying.
I don't know nothing about football, so
It's all right.
there you go.
So
Then why were you born on the Super Bowl?
say,
It
Super
ain't
Bowl was
always on
born
my birthday.
I'm just hood riding you.
Then you got next week is Valentine's Day. That where you motherfuckers go out there and slave to the feelings. Y'all out there buying all the
made a
chocolate.
face. Whoever her
Roses and
Valentine is,
shit.
that nigga is
Be
not
your
coming
own
correct.
Valentine at the
Y'all
end
out
of the
there
day.
doing all
Love
that.
on yourself and go listen
Oh.
to Water Runs Deep.
When is
Okay?
steak and blowjob
The
day?
Sexy Mart. That's February 15th.
Yeah, okay.
Steak and the
Yes.
BJ.
That's the day we
CCM
celebrate.
CCM Studios.
Thank you, Maxi Mart.
That's Miss Sexy.
Oh, Miss Sexy Mart.
Miss Sexy Mark came down one time and never came back again.
She
must
always
don't
tune
like
in.
us.
She's a great participant of the show.
She all right with me.
So, I mean, we can keep going. You know, I don't have an end date, but I mean,
Y'all just left me, huh?
we can
Thank
keep going.
you. I
Or
did it
not.
myself, girl. Because you
We
know
got-
I'm a Jill of all
Good luck.
trades.
So you want to do videos, visuals, soundboards. Do you? Okay, so you write.
Yeah.
You know, you doing your own recordings. You sound like
Right
you
on,
taking.
Shantae.
I do
Shantae
all my
Shantae, right?
back,
We rooting
all
for
my
the Eagles.
background and everything.
Oh, you do everything. So we ain't got to do like when J Lo
There's
had
nobody on
when
my album
J Lo
but me.
when J Lo had Ashanti in the
We'll
background.
collaborate.
It's unreal.
They're
And
coming.
it was Ashanti, and everybody thought it was J Lo. Like,
Yeah.
matter of fact, hold on. Speaking of, rest
Priya
in
say
peace,
Raiders all day. I don't think the Raiders
all
in
day.
this.
But yeah, before we even, I be reminiscing. We didn't. Hey, condolences to Irv Gotti, who passed As a matter of fact, yeah, let's get on that real quick.
Man, my nigga 50 really.
Can I lead up, nigga? This nigga
just
doing cannonballs.
Do the damn thing.
First off, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Brilliant mind in this music business. We speaking on business. It's a lot of shit business. A lot of shit is personal, but this shit is business. So, unfortunately, my man, he's doing his ancestral work. So if you know, like I know, he doing his work. But his contributions to the music industry are big. And then we had 50 been wilding. And that's his nigga nature.
Yeah.
That's this nigga's
50.
nature.
Shout out to 50.
I personally can pass.
You can pass on Irv Gotti?
On 50 Cent.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're saying if 50 died, you'd be okay with it? Is that what you're saying?
Why you gotta bring death into this?
Because we're talking about 50
I'm not gonna miss him like I missed Tupac.
Oh. So basically, if 50 died, you ain't gonna miss him at all. That's what you're saying.
My thing is,
I don't even know that man.
It's irrelevant.
Right. Exactly. So, like, just to before we chime out, a little bit of current event, because 50 going at Lil Meech and Big Meech behind the Big Meech taking a picture with Rick Ross and all that. So I understand the loyalty aspect on that, and whatnot. And then you got 50 doing the I'm puffing on that, I'm smoking on that.
Are you talking about these text messages
Irv
that
Gotti,
been floating around?
The memes and the posts. He posting the shit. This ain't no text message.
There was
It's
a
the
text
post.
message thread with Lil Meech.
Oh, that, yeah, he posted that, but I'm like, I get that one thing. I respect 50's hustle and his gangster and standing on business on some shit. I do. Because you have to, people shouldn't play with you. And when they go somewhere, it's like, nigga, this is what the fuck it is. So I respect that shit fully. I really do. The whole Irv thing, I'm like, personally, you can hate somebody forever. And
Ain't that
I
the
just
man
think,
who just died?
yeah. And I'm just like, you leave, you let shit, you can still feel the way you feel. You don't verbalize that shit. Because here's the thing I tell people, and I commented on this on somebody's post, because they asked people's opinion on it, and I was like, tact is universal. And the universe
Everything don't deserve a response.
Right. And the universe is the queen, the holder of all karma. Y'all get that at 3 a.m. You can feel, you entitled to feel any way you feel.
Disrupting my sleep.
But when you put that shit out there, you in the universe, publicly, you open yourself up to them darts coming back at you.
Right.
That's just how.
That's why I
personally
don't
feel
do a
about
lot
it.
of comments on underneath people's posts and stuff like that,
I
because
don't
it's
comment on
like
nobody's shit.
I commented on some things. Like if it's funny, I'm gonna comment on
I'm
it.
gonna drop some gems. I need that 3 a.m. smart nerd shit, because you can always find me, but you know where I reside.
Well, I met Meech back in Atlanta back in the days, and my brother was my brother that passed was
Rest in peace.
involved with him business wise. Fuck it, y'all know what the nigga business was, right? And he introduced, there was a strip club called Nicky's that was competing with Magic City, and niggas fronted on Meech and them at the door of Magic City, so they started going over there. And my brother introduced me, and he said, the nigga Meech said, what you got going on out there in the bag, right? And I said, I'm about to get into real estate. We was about the real estate boom, right? And he said, what you need to get cracking? I said, well, shit, nigga trying to put together about 50 bands. The nigga said, I got you. This was our first conversation. And I'm like, come on, man, don't bullshit. Basically. And he was like, man, I blow that much on these hoes. Why wouldn't I get behind you? And I was like, what's the strings attached? And the nigga looked at me and said, nigga, I'm rich as fuck. Nigga, I just want to see you come up.
Okay.
And I said, let me marinate on it. And a few months later, when I decided to make the move, that's when they got indicted. But I'm just saying, though, off one the character quality of a nigga that Big Meech was, by him knowing my brother and having done business with my brother, with one conversation with me, and I said I needed 50 bands to get it cracking, he said,
That's how his son portrayed him on the
that
show.
he said, all right.
As
And when
that
I
nigga,
said,
he was-
well, hold on, because you Big Meech.
But all that
These
is
gangsters is you. Was there strings attached? And the nigga said, nigga, I blow that on these hoes. Nigga, ain't no strings attached. Nigga, I just want to see you come up. And it's stories all across the South of people getting blessed with bags with that nigga asking for nothing. So now he's out. He's done 19 years. And supposedly, he lightweight hurting for bread. And they ain't really eat off that BMF show. He hurting for bread.
He don't own the rights to it.
So he linked with
is
Ross.
about his life.
And now 50
That's
is
crazy.
shitting on him, impugning his character, calling him a rat and all kinds of things. Well, I don't know nothing about all that. I ain't seen no proof, but I do know when I met the man on a personal level, the man said, what you need to come up, homie?
Damn.
And so that's
in our first conversation. So I can say that Big Meech is a man of character. I can say Big Meech is a man that's really for the people. So when a nigga like 50 is slandering him and this and that, man, you ain't finna get no slander out of me. I ain't finna condone that shit. Because I know he's a real nigga.
I watched too many videos of 50 Cent talking, and every time he talk, all he want to do is make it like he made everybody. And that's not what it's about at the end of the day.
But he ain't made that nigga.
Yeah, he didn't. But I stay out of people's shit personally, but
and that's a wise, and that's
a
wise.
You know my pedigree. You know where I come from. You know my
But we also been around. You from the Dubs. You been around real niggas your whole life, and the character I've seen from dude, can't nobody tell me that ain't a real nigga.
Right. And just
it's always gonna be somebody trying to slander somebody.
Just the etiquette that I come from, that I was raised upon, is just certain shit. Like I said, you can hate somebody forever, and all my thing is certain shit you don't speak on. You know, women and children. That hey, Sundays you don't do shit.
Sexy Mark, you are correct.
Yeah, you know, there's certain shit it just passes on, and to egg on. But we live in a clickbait society now where everybody's attention span is like that of a gnat's ass.
But you could throw out some slanderous shit
and everybody
really stick to
it. And then it's on you.
I need proof.
It's on you to combat the bullshit, because the first person who tells it, that's who's in the lead.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when you don't give it no energy.
Oh, exactly.
But
that's
it's
why
hard to not give it no energy when you got a multi-millionaire, when you got a nigga that might speak on some shit and the shit get 200,000-300,000 likes. That means 200,000-300,000 people across the world said, that sounds about right.
Because remember Houdini's song Big Mouth? Like,
that shit ain't real.
Remember Houdini's song Big Mouth? Because Tim told Aaron, she told Ann, and this told Tim with her man. That's real shit. Because motherfuckers going and everything. So all I'm just keeping it real, playing PI with y'all. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't have, but I just keep it player, and I'm just like,
you gotta stand on real shit though.
Right. So I respect some shit, but some shit just personally, I'm just like, you know, something that's kind of cringeworthy.
I don't know what
it's kind of cringeworthy. But I salute certain moves, but certain shit I'm like
50 and dude. But I've been on this earth a long time,
earth shit,
and I've been around all kinds of niggas of certain character, and I can personally say Big Meech is one of the realest niggas I ever met.
Okay.
And I've met niggas all around the globe, all around the map, niggas that's supposed to be this, supposed to be that. Oh, this the rawest nigga in Detroit. Oh, this the illest nigga in Nebraska. This the rawest nigga in Philadelphia. I done met all kinds of niggas,
and salute and respect to
I
everybody
can say out of all the
thing.
niggas that I done met, Big Meech had an aura and a presence of, I was like, damn. And I ain't no groupie ass nigga, but I was like, damn, this nigga is cut from something different than what regular niggas is made out of.
Yeah. So yeah.
But speaking of that,
I don't know all the shit.
As an artist,
yeah.
What makes you a cut above everybody else?
What makes me a cut above? I am me.
Like
That's
you got the Summer
be.
Walkers, you got the this ones, you got the Ari Lennox, you got all these artists.
I am me. That's all I can be. Andrea and Nicole. I ain't trying to be like nobody else. I don't want to be like nobody else.
But
I don't
you know,
follow
as
trends.
a commercial artist, they gonna compare you.
I mean, I've been compared to freaking Janae Aiko and all types of people, but I don't care. Like, I'm not
She's
gonna
pretty
never.
Good.
She is, but I'm not never gonna sing like her. I did not have the handouts that she's had. talking.
No, she's trying to check me.
I'm
no,
not trying to.
you
I'm having
look
a
at the
conversation.
people.
You want me to talk? I'm having a conversation with Pharaoh though.
Okay.
But anyways, but yeah, you know, I am me. So the comparisons, like, I don't really care about them at the end of the day.
Okay.
Whoa.
But
So-
as a person, I'm gonna keep drilling this point. But as a person who's trying to sell records, who's trying to get into the marketplace, you do understand that people are gonna try to place you in certain. Is it within a box, as you would say?
I do.
Yeah.
And I know you don't want to be limited, but this is the nature of the game that people want to say, who are you like?
I never ever wanted to be popular. Like, I never, you know how it's some people who just got to be in the limelight and they just want people to know who they are and stuff like that. Like, in high school, people used to know who I was, but I was to myself. Like, I don't want to be in the crowds and all that other type of stuff.
So your funny style is standoffish.
No, I'm just very observant. I pay attention to situations, and I can be standoffish. It depends on the situation.
But how does that correlate with you as an artist trying to reach 1 million people?
I reach the people that I need to reach.
Okay.
If you build it, they
I'm a
will
whole
come.
vibe, and whoever like my vibe, they gon'.
If you build it, they will
feel me?
come.
What's your sign?
Aquarius. My birthday on Sunday.
On the age of Aquarius.
Thank you.
Salute.
Yeah,
So-
but that's just what it is.
Miss Sexy said you in your own
Wow.
box.
Oh my God.
She said you in your own box.
No, because I hate
Exactly.
I used to hate
Period.
comparison. I used to hate comparison. So niggas say shit like, "Oh, you the Tyler Perry of the Bay." I used to be like,
Nigga, I'm the.
But then I'd be like, you
I'm
know
the
what?
Deshaun.
Fuck it. If you think that's a standard of excellence,
I'm one of
Well,
one.
and you want to compare me to that, I'm okay
People told
with
me
it.
that I'm the freaking Mary J. Blige of my label, so
Okay,
No more.
okay.
I love Mary
That's
J.
a standard.
Blige. Yeah.
And if people say this is the top, and I'm comparing you to the top, that's
Hey.
actually a compliment.
Man, let me
That's
get
what's
on
up.
Mary J. Blige level. Honored to even be
Wait,
Oh,
sad
Miss
Mary
Sexy
or
Mark?
happy
Oh.
Mary?
all of Mary. I
Happy
love
belated
all of
birthday,
Mary.
Miss Sexy Mark.
Happy belated born day.
Hey, meet us at
She
Everett and
Aquarius
Jones.
too. Gang in here.
Everett Jones.
Hey,
sounds good.
gang in here.
We did that before.
We did.
Maybe Steve will pop up. Now let's see some ribs.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want some ribs.
Hey, well, last time we all went to ribs. Me, Miss Sexy Mark, Canary. You was too fly to come
No,
join us.
y'all did not include me, and I was very disappointed and
Lies.
That was
sad.
the last minute.
I was sad. What? Nobody called me no nothing. Who else was there? Mari?
Okay, Angie.
Yeah,
Angie Aquarius.
exactly.
Okay.
Hey, Angie.
At
Angie.
least they remember you.
Hey, them was
Oh,
damn
good.
good ribs too.
We
So
need to go there.
Yeah.
before we head out, tell everybody where they can find you. What you got?
THEE Andrea Nicole on all social media platforms except for here Facebook. I'm just Andrea Nicole, but I do have a music page, the Andrea Nicole. as
You
well.
on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Twitch. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I think I got a freaking Twitter
on
or X,
MySpace?
whatever they call it. MySpace. Hey, do they still got that? Let me go check and see if
Damn,
my page
MySpace.
still up. I used
White
to-
Out, what's
I
happening?
used to
Nigga
do
just
the damn
tuned
thing
in.
on
What's up, my
MySpace.
guy?
Thank the Lord for Whiteout.
What it
Our
do?
producer. Thank you to our producer.
What's
Shut
happening?
up, Pharaoh.
What it do, my guy? So
Oh.
they can
White Out.
find you there. Pete,
I
tell
gotta
him what.
get those nuts.
Tell him where you can find you.
What the fuck?
These
Yeah,
nuts are so good.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Hey.
I'm not.
Y'all can find
I'm
me
not.
across the board. But hey, do yourselves a favor this weekend. If you're not doing nothing, go to Tubi. Go watch Aliens in the Hood.
I'm gonna
If
watch
you
it.
are doing
Tubi,
something,
on Prime.
still go to Tubi. Turn on Aliens in the Hood and go to sleep and just let the shit play while you
I'm
sleep.
gonna
need
watch it
computer.
tonight.
But
Okay.
whatever you do,
I'm gonna watch it too.
because one of the
Hey,
things
Simone.
as independent filmmakers and as independent creatives, support affects these algorithms, which affects the amount of exposure we get. So right now, like the movie bit was on Amazon for like 2-3 weeks, but I know you gotta pay $3 on Amazon, so I didn't even push it to you niggas. But now
Right.
Tubi
White Out
is
said
free.
salute to you.
Tubi is free.
I
That's
see
when I
you.
started pushing it because I'm like, man, it actually won't cost you a dime
A
to
dime.
turn it on and
Step
support a
out of
nigga.
line.
Period.
Fuck
So,
with us.
I'm actually begging y'all, and the reason why I'm begging y'all is because I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna make a gang of money and then pull up in a Bentley shitting on niggas. I'm gonna make a gang of money and hire a gang of people.
Okay.
To expand the game. When I talk about I'm gonna reinvest in the community, I'm gonna reinvest in the youth, this and that, I'm actually not bullshitting. I am one of them people, and I have the track record to prove it. Amen. Fuck with your boy so I can fuck with the world.
Hey. I love Pharaoh.
Shout out to Canary, comedian. Shout out to Tiffology.
Thank you, Prayer.
You can find everybody everywhere. You know, excuse me. Ooh, damn.
Simone, hey, Simone, that's Sugar. Hey, what's Sugar, up? What's up? And we actually gonna check out Zoe music and free Zoe.
Free Zoe, what's happening? I'm Deshaun. You can find me at Cognac_Confessionals on IG, Cognac Confessionals on YouTube, Cognac Confessionals on Facebook. But you can always find me in your bitch dreams. Why? Because that's where I reside. And you can most likely find me in the bosom of the universe. Why? Because that's where I call home.
Now we're gonna have to get Sugar back down here. Simone, you used to be remember when Sugar used to be a regular guest, and now we ain't seen her in a year.
We're gonna make it happen. Hey, shout out to everybody.
Happy birthday, Angie.
Happy birthday, Angie. Happy birthday, Andrea.
Happy
birthday,
Happy heavenly birthday to your dad.
Yeah.
Hey, continued success and blessings on everything you doing, got going,
Cheers.
what you trying to do. That's empty. We can't cheers that. I need you to pour something in that. You know what I'm saying?
Just a splash, if nothing
you
else.
gotta look in the eyes or 7 years bad sex during the cheers. Hey, I believe in all that shit.
What's up, Sugar?
What's up, Sugar?
Shout out free my nephew.
Cheers, continued success and blessings. Hey, everybody, sleep under the covers. Why? Because at least you got your ass covered. Because if you leave the back door open, roaches come in.
Fuck that. I sleep on my stomach. And you know why? Just in case I die, y'all can already be in position to kiss my ass.
I can't sleep on my stomach because you niggas niggas twerk when they missionary. That's the only time I'm on my stomach.
Well, come on, Sugar. Come on down and talk about this work you've been cooking up.
We're gonna get ready to do your thing. Y'all have your fun tonight. Y'all be safe. Continue success and blessings, like I said. And now it's time to say goodbye.
I got Zan.
To all my Negro friends. Hey, maybe catch y'all there. Hey, next week is Valentine's Day. Remember, is you tricking, is you treating, is you eating or you beating? Whatever you doing.
All of them.
Hey, make sure. Remember, nice guys finish last. You'll get that at 3 in the morning.